Obsidian recently did an AMA on Reddit. These are the guys that made Fallout New Vegas, what goes down in a lot of people's hearts as one of the best Fallout games out of the bunch. The AMA in itself didn't really seem like it was trying to push a specific agenda. A lot of different companies will do AMAs in order to promote a different product, whether it be a new movie, a new video game, or something like that. Although Obsidian itself is working on a new game, Pillars of Eternity 2, and they did talk about it in their original post, it didn't really feel like throughout the AMA as they were answering questions, they were trying to promote questions regarding to that. They really seemed open to anything and were really just communicating with different fans. Naturally, due to so many people loving Obsidian for their work on Fallout, there were a number of questions regarding the game series and when they would get back into it. We've heard rumors in the past that they themselves do want to work on a new Fallout. Regardless, the exact quote that we did get today is ZeniMax owns the IP for Fallout, so it's entirely up to them. We'd love to do another Fallout game. That's a response to a question basically asking when we'll see more Fallout content from them. And that was actually said by Jay Sawyer. Many of you probably know the Jay Sawyer mod for Fallout New Vegas. But I think the more interesting comment we did get was also by an Obsidian employee. This was in response to the same question and does say, "We let the folks at Bethesda know we would love to make another Fallout game all the time." That was actually said by the CEO of Obsidian himself. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name because it's way too hard for me to say. So I think that is pretty interesting. The CEO of Obsidian saying they are actively reaching out to Bethesda on the regular trying to get them to make a new Fallout game. I think that's a few steps beyond just we're interested in making a new game. They are trying to make a new game. Now at the same time, let's take a step back and look at Obsidian as a company. They aren't a game company in the traditional sense where they have their own IPs and will make games for that. A lot of times they are taking on contract work. Some of their best games were actually other people's IPs. They're just kind of making a new game in that series for them, such as Fallout New Vegas. So it's not totally surprising to see a company of this nature is trying to get more work. Regardless, with that being said, it is pretty promising that they are actively reaching out. Maybe after they finish up Pillars of Eternity 2, we will see a new Fallout game from Obsidian. I think that could be pretty likely. Now, this is the part of the video where we go into pure speculation, but Fallout 4 sold a lot. Bethesda recently said that Fallout 4 has sold more copies at this point in time than any other Bethesda game to date. That meaning that Fallout 4 is like 17 months old or whatever it is, and at 17 months old, no other game in their franchises has sold as many copies as Fallout 4. It's obviously making them a ton of money. That's particularly important considering that Fallout 4 is regarded as one of the weaker Fallout titles. A lot of the other games are regarded as just being much better RPGs, although Fallout 4 did improve in some other ways. So what I think might happen here is Bethesda will, one, maybe remaster one of the older Fallout games. They did just remaster Skyrim, and that made them a ton of money, brought mods to consoles, and a lot of people were really happy paying for that. Well, now that Fallout has gotten so much more name recognition, and it has obviously reached a whole new audience, remastering another game, whether it be Fallout 3 or New Vegas, bringing it to consoles with mods could be a huge deal, and again, make them a ton more money. All the while this is going on, maybe a few years from now, Obsidian will release their new kind of standalone version of another Fallout spin-off, similar to what happened with Fallout 3 and New Vegas. That obviously was extremely successful then. That coupled with some other information that we do know, one, that Bethesda does not plan on releasing a new iteration in the Fallout series anytime soon, and two, that Obsidian actively wants to make a new Fallout, really creates what I think is a match made in heaven, and I really think it is pretty probable that Obsidian will be working on a new game in the future. Those are my thoughts on it. I'd love to hear yours in the comments down below. I will have links to the AMA and some of the different comments, as well as a r/Fallout thread on the subject, so there's a discussion going on there. As always, thank you guys for watching again. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.